this video, I want to show you how to take your plan that you came up with and, um, you know, turn that into a comic strip on Storyboard That. So from Storyboard That, which you can access right from here, you can click here to sign on to Storyboard That. Select Google and use your SIUSD information. You're going to select the assignment new Storyboard Comic, but I'm just going to create a new one and show you how I did this. I already made this, so I'm going to compare it to one that I've previously done, which is right here. But yeah, I want to show you how to approach this. So you're taking the plans that you created and you are turning them into a comic on Storyboard That. So one thing you could do is you could start by taking your descriptions for each of the cells and pasting them into the into the descriptions below. So yours is going to look like this. You could just select the space, paste it in there. All right, for each of the 3 cells. Okay, that's an easy thing to start off with, so that you know you've got those descriptions already put in place. All right, then you're going to take each of your cells that you made a plan for with all your details, and you're going to recreate them on your storyboard. Okay, so my first cell, the setting, where does it take place? It's a setting of a hospital room. All right, it needs a bed in the frame. So I'm going to look up, let's see, I can search hospital. That's a way you can find something you're looking for. And I'm going to use this one right here. Okay. So that's not, some of the settings, some of the scenes are nice because you just drag them in and they go right in. But in this case, it didn't. So I'm just going to stretch it out. But if you can find a scene that fits your topic, that's going to be the best thing. But it's not a big deal. I can just move this in here and there you go. All right, I know this scene, this is going to be the same for this and this scene, so I'm actually going to copy this by clicking the copy button, and move it over here as well. So my first 2 scenes are set up. All right, what else do I need in my first scene? It says the characters are Erica, who's lying in bed, her mom is there, and the nurse is there. All right, so I'm going to go to the characters. I'm going to find a kid that would fit this description. I want to find a kid in the kind of hospital gown if I could find it. So I'm going to scroll. Here's a kid. So take her. When you're using Storyboard, you can customize their hair, their skin tone, their eyes, color of their gown. So I'm going to give her a kind of gown that would fit a hospital. Okay. And you can also customize their pose. So I want her lying on the bed. So I know I'm gonna have to rotate her, and I'll show you how I do that in a second. But let's see if I do like this and kind of sort of feel like that, like she's laying down. Let's see. So the way you rotate her is this little dot on top. You can rotate her. So I'm going to rotate her like that, put her on the bed, and I want her head to be looking up. So I'm going to go back to the pose and do that. And that looks a little bit better. All right. So in this scene, she's sick and she's scared and worried about her test the following day. So I need to change her pose a little bit more so that her face fits the situation. So I'm going to use the crying one to show that she's sad. Okay, and update it. Okay, so there's Erica. Her mom is also in the scene, so I'm going to go to the adults, find a woman that could pass for her mother. Say this one here. I'm going to put her in the chair next to her. So I want her hair to be similar because her mom. Okay, maybe I'll give her green eyes. I want her sitting. So again, you can edit the pose. I want her this way and sitting. There's so many features you can use here, so be creative with it. I want her sitting on this bench, and her daughter's upset, so we don't want her to be happy, so we need to change her to a sad one. Let's see. Maybe this one would fit. I know this is better, like that. There you go. Okay, and then the nurse is there too. So I'm gonna go, I know that there's some nurse jobs over here. So there's a nurse, and it's gonna depend on whatever you're working on, right? Whatever your topic is, your article, you have to find things that fit your um, your article. But that works for her pose. I want her facing them, standing up. I want her explaining. I want her to be pretty neutral. So I think that maybe like that, and I want her here. Okay. So now I need the nurse to be telling, right? Because the scene says the nurse will tell Erica about her test the following day, and then Erica tells the nurse and mom that she's really scared. So the way you do talking is you use textables. There's a lot of options here for bubbles. Let's say I want to use a circular one for the nurse. It's probably way too big, so I'm gonna do that. And in the box, I'm going to type, what did I say here? I'll just, tomorrow you'll be having a difficult procedure. So I'm just gonna write, tomorrow you will be having a difficult procedure. Too big, so I'm gonna size it down. Maybe 12 would fit. Let's see. Perfect. All right. I want Erica to be saying something. Let's see. She says, "Mommy, I'm so scared. I don't want to go." So I'm gonna have her say that. Again, I need another textable, so I'll use this one here. Mommy, I'm so scared. I don't want to go. Okay, maybe I'll just want to go. Okay, I want to change to make this a new sentence. So that good. This is too big, so I'm going to resize it. Change the font so it fits better, or not the font, the size. So like this, and then I think I have the mom thinking, my poor baby. So I'm going to use the thinking, one of the thinking bubbles, right here. Just having her say, "My poor baby." Okay, so that's how I set this up for the first cell. All right, and put this over her head. All right, so first cell is done. You can also edit the scene. So if you wanted to change the time of day, you can get rid of stuff in the room. Right, you can change stuff up. You can make it nighttime, but I'm going to keep it daytime. All right, but you can customize that too. All right. So now a trick you can use in the second cell, because we know that Erica's still in the bed, the nurse is still coming in, but we have to add the dog. The mom isn't there in this scene. You can copy and paste the characters. So if I copy this by clicking the little copy symbol, I can then take her, move her over, and I'm gonna have to change her expression and stuff, but that's okay. Same thing with Erica. I'm gonna copy her, put her in, and again, I'll have to change her expression, but this is good for now, okay? We need to add Sparky to the frame, so I'm just going to search dog here, or you can go to characters, you can go to animals. Let's say I want to use, a corgi. I want to use a corgi. Perfect, because who doesn't want to see a corgi in their room? So I need to rotate him. Let's see, no, not that way. Let's see. Whee! Oh, I know what I need to do. Let's see. Like this. There you go. So he's the right way now. Put him at her feet. All right, so she's not going to be saying this anymore. Let's see, what do I have them saying here? Look who I brought to join you for your test. This is Sparky. So I'm going to change her. I'm going to, you can copy and paste bubbles too, or you can just make a new bubble, but I'll just copy it just to save, save a step here. Okay, so look who I brought to join you. This is Sparky. Okay, want this to fit, so let's change it to 10. All right, so Sparky actually goes over here, right? So there's Sparky. I want her to be happy, so I'm going to change her face to show that she's happy to be showing that. All right, maybe I'll put her hand up. So like, oh, no, not that one. Let's see. Like this. Oh, yay, she's showing Sparky. And then I need her to be happy, and I'd like her to be sitting up. So I'm going to change her pose. I'm going to change her to sitting. And I want her to be super excited. She could be like that, looking down at Sparky. I am going to have to rotate her. That's okay. So I'll just rotate. Have her sitting on the end of the bed. She's excited. And I have her saying here, "Hi there, Sparky. I'm happy to meet you." So I'll just take her quote bubble from before, the same thing I did. "Hey there, Sparky. I'm happy to meet you." Okay, let's make this smaller so it fits. There's fonts you can use too. All right, so second box done. The last cell says Eric and Sparky will be the only characters in the cell. The setting will be a different hospital room. So I want to find a different room that fits this scene. Let's see. So I'm gonna search hospital again. Hospital. And I know I saw this one from before, so I like this. It looks a little bit different. It's got some kind of apparatus and different stuff. It's got a little bit more of an ominous feel, meaning a little bit could produce anxiety for a patient. So I'm gonna put that in there. All right. And then in this scene, what do I have? It says Erica will be smiling and telling Sparky how glad she was to have him with her there. And Sparky will be there with her. So we just need Sparky and Erica in this next scene. So I'm going to copy her. And I'm going to paste her. I'm going to change her. I'll change her pose and stuff in a second. Put Sparky with her. Let's see if I can change Sparky's positions. Oh, cool. I'm going to make him like sitting with her like this. Okay. I want her standing. So I'm going to change her to just standing. Maybe straight on. Actually, I kind of like her looking down so she can look down at Sparky. And she's happy. But she's kind of twisted, so I got to rotate her. This room looks a little bit closer up, so I'm going to make her a little bit bigger. Make Sparky a little bit bigger. I want to put him in front of her like this. And let's see. I want to have her saying, "Thank you so much for being here with me, Sparky. It was scary, but you helped me through it." Okay, so add a textable. I think I've been using the circular ones. Let's stay consistent. Not this. I like this better. Okay. Thank you so much for being here with me, Sparky. What did you say? Let's see. It was scary, but you helped me through it. It was scary, but you helped me through it. So, based off of the news, the article I read from Newsella, which was about therapy, dogs helping kids that are in the hospital feel better and at tests and stuff. I created this story, right? I planned it right in my planner, and then I took my plan and I recreated it here. I actually think I like this. This is the one that I just created. This is the one I created yesterday. I put a doctor in the scene. They're a little bit different. You can see a different dog, but I actually like this better because I used a corgi. But that is how you will approach this, and use this to help you do this. All right. Oops, let's see. But there you go. Let me know if you have any questions.